I met Bernadette in Las Vegas at a Marine Corps ball. I was in the Marine Corps and we celebrated the Marine Corps birthday back in 2007. So she was there, I was there, and I met her through a mutual friend. It's pretty good.
And on our way out, we ran into 3 guys and 1 girl, and Jerry was one of the guys. And we started talking. They knew my friend that I was with, and we ended up going out on the strip with them, and I hung out with them all night. I thought he was really cute, and he was funny, and she's like, oh, he's 26, and at the time I was 33, so I thought that was a little too young for me. So I was like, oh well, no big deal, whatever.
There's somebody I'd like to know. She slowed me down a lot. I'm not as wild. I don't run around as much. I'm trying to settle down, which is a good thing.
I'm gonna cry thinking about it.
Okay.
But when Jerry and I met, Sharon was still living with me, and I was telling her about my things. These moments where something was missing or something felt off, and how when I met Jerry it just all seemed right. I didn't get that feeling anymore. And she said it was probably because, you know, I had found that one person. God had sent the one person for me to share my life with, so there wasn't anything missing anymore. Love had finally come.
She was expecting it, but she didn't know when. So like we were going on hikes, and I made her walk up a hill, like hike for it. And then when we got to the top, she was all tired, complaining, and I popped the question and asked her if she would marry me.
The proposal I knew was coming. We talked about it, and actually I felt really bad because Jerry was supposed to come out to visit last February for Valentine's Day, and I was calling to see if he had gotten his ticket, and he said, I'm not coming. And I said, what do you mean you're not coming? And because he can't tell a lie to me, he said, well, I went and bought a ring. So I was like, oh no, I totally just ruined everything. And he's like, no, he's like, I mean, I can't lie to you, and you knew that I had money, and so he's like, it's fine, it's fine. My mom said, well, isn't Jerry gonna ask us or talk to us? Like, weren't you guys, you know, isn't the big question coming? And I was like, well, I don't know, maybe he changed his mind. And she actually did a really good job, because apparently the minute he got here, my parents were on vacation, and they came in a day after he arrived, and he asked them that day. Climbing up the hill, I'm halfway up there, and I was like, oh my God, there better be a donut up there, because I cannot believe you're making me do this. I went to turn to sell him, like, isn't it beautiful? And I didn't give him a chance to get where he wanted to be, because he was pulling the ring out of his pocket, and he just said, babe, will you marry me? So no down on the knee, I think I interrupted. But just remember that love is really gonna help you get through anything. And if you can just remember how happy you are and how happy you make each other, everything's gonna be okay. And
it's a bumpy road. Have fun. love you. I hope it's gonna be what we think it is.
Jay, thank you for loving me and taking care of me and being with me and showing me what life is like when you're happy and in love and giving me that peace that was